We left the PC party on May 24th. That was not a snap decision. After the election in 2014, which was 3 years ago, I was of the mindset that the PC party just wasn't worth being part of, it wasn't going anywhere, we needed a new party back then. I was convinced by friends that that was going to be too big of a job to start a new party. They convinced me that Patrick Brown would be a good man because he'd be outside of the party and we needed somebody from the inside to come in and clean house and get rid of all the backroom boys and start over with all new people. That was the theory. So we supported Patrick. He said we needed to have open nomination meetings. Did we get those? No. And we needed to have grassroots policy. And did we get that? No. How many people here did he phone to talk about a carbon tax? Nobody. Or the caucus members. So anyway, things went badly, and then by May of this year, it just became really apparent I didn't like the PC party and they didn't like me. This just wasn't going to go anywhere, and it was time to move on. And we looked around for another party. I didn't want to be Liberal or NDP. And we met with Bob Yashik, the leader of the Trillium Party, which he founded 3 years ago. But there were no elected MPPs until I joined them on the 24th of May. After lengthy discussions with many of the people in this room who I know through the Landowners Association, who are my main support group, mainly Tom and Marlene and Janet, and we made the move. And I've never regretted doing that. It was the right decision, and the longer we go along the road, the better I feel about it, the more confident I feel that it was the right thing to do. And we're getting all kinds of really great positive feedback from people right across the province of Ontario. And as, you know, through the summer and fall, we wondered, holy Jesus, this is a big battle, you know, new party, nobody ever heard of us sort of thing. Are we really going to be able to pull this off? I mean, we really want to win my seat, we'd like to win some other seats too, but we got to elect one person at least. And hopefully, certainly I would focus on mine. And because if we don't, that'll probably be the end of the Trillium Party. I don't believe the Trillium Party is going to end in June. I believe I can win, and I feel very confident about that. At the same time, we have to work like hell because we are a smaller party and we're up against the big boys. Now, the good news is the big parties are doing a really bad job. So there's never been a better opportunity for a new party to start, to have some principles. Like I think the Libertarians are great. Mark's done a great job here of articulating himself and what he stands for, which would be great Canadian values. At Trillium, I think we do the same. We have 27 candidates in ridings across the province of Ontario, and that number is growing. We're not trying to get 107. We're trying to get the best people we can, and if it's 30, wonderful. We want to get a handful of people elected, I think is realistic. Probably getting 30 elected is over-ambitious. We won't be government. But the way it's going right now, you know, Patrick Brown, the PCs might not win. They should. It should have been easy for them. And the Liberals are smart. And who knows? Kathleen Wynne could win. Either way, it's going to be probably a minority government. And if we had 3 or 4 seats, we could have the balance of power, and so that would be power. So we could say to Kathleen Wynne, we could say, well, we'll support you, but we need something over here to do with French or English language rights, or whatever the issue might be. And that's how we would make change. You know? So it's exciting times. It's going really well. And I do believe we've turned the corner in the last few weeks. I very much feel that. We went through Santa Claus parades where we walk along the street and meet people, and we're getting a lot of positive handshakes, positive smiles, and it's going great. We can use help, and I would say we could use help if anybody wants to volunteer and come and help us knock on doors. We need a little bit of money. I'm going to ask you if you would consider donating money to the Trillium Party of Ontario, to my riding association in particular. I have envelopes here that I'm going to ask if anyone would take one if they would, and send what you can, because unfortunately money is a necessary part to win elections, and that would help us hugely. Thank you very much.
Perfect.